Oh boy. So, have I got a treat for you? Um, I'm going to be starting up a YouTube channel. Um, I think the primary purpose is to take a new approach um, in discussing current events or my thoughts through life and just what's going on in the world and where we are and our political leanings or just a new way to converse. I do a lot of YouTubing. I like YouTube. I watch a lot of different channels. It's a it's definitely a rising solution to what I see has become a problem. The problem is online discourse through social media of all types. I primarily only use really Facebook. I'm active often on Facebook, but not so much with my friends. I've got a wide array of friends from all forms of the political spectrum or through their interests or just where we met through life. And I've tried to reach out to several of you. You know my interests primarily are gun related, libertarian, and that's something that I've not found until recently. And I contributed to my online searches through podcasts and YouTube and finding all sorts of different people who have been putting these ideas out there that have grabbed my attention and helped me progress into just more of an individual. I'm really trying to get out of a group think, and that's a large part of why I want to start this channel. I think Facebook has served its purpose very well in linking up a lot of like-minded individuals. A lot of us friends have discovered new interests and have bonded closer because of them. And some of us, when we find out about certain things, about certain individuals, it tends to draw a line in the sand, and a lot of people base their friendships off of it now, and it's disturbing. I think it's easy to do on social media behind Facebook or Twitter or I don't do too much Instagramming, so I don't know what that situation is like, but it's easy to lose who that individual is to you. I've got a lot of friends that I would consider someone that I've had really good times with, I've grown up with, we share a lot of interests with. I don't think I just have too many friends on Facebook that I just add because we have a single conversation. There's a real interest there or real history there. So I know, I think my target audience right now is you folks, and primarily the folks that I don't share that like-mindedness, the pro-gun, the libertarian stance on just life. I want to reach out to a lot of you who maybe just lose sight that it's me. This is the face this is still the Chris the guy who we partied with, or we went to school with, or we raced around with, or whatever our memories are together. I still have them. I still cherish them. I still cherish you. And I've put this out there several times on Facebook, inviting some of those who aren't as pro-gun or are anti-gun, or maybe just who aren't as knowledgeable on guns, but maybe have that interest. I've asked several times to just come out of the woodworks and let's discuss stuff, because what's happening right now, and especially in California, is there's a real push to demonize the gun owner and really make the gun as just this entity a really, really bad thing. And I think a lot of that is not focused on solutions that we could be really attempting to bring to the table to solve situations like shootings and violence, and maybe some of the laws that are just really restricting a lot of us for just defending ourselves or getting into hobbies or picking up interests or for whatever reason, and it doesn't stop at guns. It stops at a lot of things. We have a lot of neighboring countries that are dealing with First Amendment issues with what they are and aren't allowed to say or even cover in the media. But I think I want to start at home here with you, my friends, my family, and I want to try to reel in those of you who we don't see eye to eye right now. And I almost said yet, but I don't want to make it a point to just get you, I think my point is to just have a discussion. And something that Facebook hasn't given me yet and maybe has pulled away from us is the friendly face, the person who you know or the person who you knew. And I think putting my face on camera, my voice out there, I'm hoping that it brings you in those last few steps to at least get you to the table to where we can discuss some of this stuff. I think it's important. I don't think the solution is to make laws that that force others to comply, especially when our views are not all the same. And I don't think it's right to take your views and put them into a vote to restrict others' views or their rights. And that's where I'd like to start this channel off. I'd like to via comments or call in, or we could do Skype, or I'm just setting this up. I don't know too much about media production or any of this stuff. I was approached by my brother and my cousin maybe a month ago or maybe 2 months ago, wanting to start something and do reviews, do discussions, a day-to-day thing, and just it all comes down to the spread of ideas. And I've grown so much over the last couple of years by just getting out of my own bubble, the bubble that we often find ourselves in, politically or just ideologically. I didn't want to become stagnant anymore. I'm not getting my thrill out of talking to the folks that I just usually talk to. The time I spend on Facebook mostly is in my gun groups, in my politically aligned groups, and just having the same old chat, talking to the same people about the same things, and every time there's a new update with a new shooting or a new law or whatever, it's just us, and we just go at it and we just bicker, and how are we going to stop this stuff? The problem with that is we are in our own bubble, and it doesn't get us anywhere. It's the same people. It's not drawing enough of outsiders in who maybe are on the fence, but I mostly want to draw those who are opposed to my ideas, at least to the table to discuss things. And I don't think currently Facebook or Twitter are solutions anymore. So the point of this channel is to hopefully get some folks to watch, get them involved, have some discussions, put some thoughts down, and let's just talk about things. It's going to be a growing process. I don't exactly know what I'm doing. I'm just starting out. I just bought a desktop. I'm having it built, and it's supposed to hopefully get here within the next month. I've got, I'll just give you a little tour of the office here. Never mind the stuff that you're not supposed to never mind. but this is where I'll be working. I'm gonna try to do small little updates here and there on just how things are going. But if I can get away with little 30-minute videos, I think that's enough to draw attention in and have enough of a stimulated conversation. I'm hoping, and really, it's just, again, I talk to so many different gun people or libertarian people. I don't want to say that I've capped out on my intellectual hunger of what's going on and the thought ideas, because I'm still learning. You know, I of course I don't have everything figured out, but I think what I want to do is I want to take a step back from the things I know, and I want to reach back and bring people to the table. I want to bring those who may disagree with me to the table, and I want to just talk about things. So without getting too repetitive and redundant on the issues, I think that's what's going to happen. Stay tuned. I don't know what the channel is going to be called. I don't know how many videos I'm going to be putting out, but this is just an update and something to look forward to. So I'll put it out there. I'll drop links along the way, and when I get a hold of Mike and Corey, we'll be posting on each other's channels to hopefully get things going. So stay tuned. Appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good day.